more Nicktoons right now. Oh, yeah.
When I'm feeling lonely, sad as can be, all by myself on an uncharted island in an endless sea, what makes me happy fills me with glee. Those bones in my jaw, they don't have a flaw. My shiny teeth and me. These are the famous words written by Chip Skylark, beloved character on the show Fairly OddParents.
Timmy is an average kid that no one understands.
And I've been thinking about that show a lot lately because they just put it on Netflix. And as soon as I saw it, I instantly had to put on the first episode. I also noticed that it was one of the top 10 shows of the day, and it still is today, which is 2 days later. Pretty exciting stuff for nostalgia purposes. I don't know about you, but The Fairly OddParents was one of my favorite shows growing up. I'd say it was pretty influential on me as a person, that and SpongeBob. So, The Fairly OddParents originally aired in 2001, which is 21 years ago, which makes me feel really old. There are 10 seasons in total. I think I stopped watching around the time when they introduced Wazmo and Conda. I think I stopped watching around the time they introduced Cosmo and Wanda's baby Poof. So, a smidge bit of history about the show. This man, by the name of Darren Norris, is the voice of Cosmo.
Wheels on the bus go round and round.
You may also know him from Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, another great Nickelodeon show. He was Gordy, the janitor that everyone wished worked at their school. Then we have Suzanne Blakesley, who is the voice of Wanda.
This'll be great for my glutes!
Her voice is very unique and memorable in my mind. And then of course we have Tara Strong as Timmy Turner.
I'm not in any hurry to grow up. Best of all, I got all my hair, and none of it's on my back.
Tara Strong has voiced so many characters. For example, she voiced Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls. She also voiced Raven on Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go, Baby Dill Pickles, and Ember McLean from Danny Phantom, just to name a few. Vicky is also voiced by a voice acting powerhouse, Grey DeVille.
Officer, he's a twerp, you know, and I can't find him. He's about this high, and he's got a stupid little pink hat like this.
Grey DeVille voiced Mandy in The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, freaking Emily Elizabeth from Clifford the Big Red Dog, and even Daphne from Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, which my fiance claims is the best Scooby-Doo there is. And again, this is just to name a few of her roles. Okay, so I love that Frances the Bully is voiced by a woman, Faith Abrams.
Shading will be fun!
And get this, another thing that sort of blew my mind, Mr. Crocker was voiced by Carlos Alazraqui, who you may know as the voice of Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life.
Behold, the letter that dinosaur starts with.
And you also may know from Reno 911.
Oh!
Wait, what? I'm just goofing. New boot goofing.
Oh!
So the cast is top notch. And one of Timmy's best friends, Chester, is voiced by Malcolm in the Middle's own Frankie Muniz.
Cut it out, Francis. That's my only head.
Butch Hartman originally worked at Cartoon Network, working on Dexter's Laboratory and Johnny Bravo. So Fred Siebert from the company Frederator, which you may know from this little thing that plays at the end of Frederator shows. Frederator wanted ideas for shows for his upcoming series of animated shorts called Oh Yeah Cartoons. So hesitantly, Butch decided to create a show of his own. Butch says, I wanted initially to do a boy version of Cinderella. So hence the magic. Now Butch has two brothers named Timmy and Mike, and he was going to name the character Mike, but he and Mike had a fight that day, so the character became Timmy Turner. Could you imagine his name being Mike Turner? Anyways, after he tried to pitch the show to Hanna-Barbera and a couple other companies, each one turning him down, he finally pitched to Siebert at Oh Yeah Cartoons, and it got picked up. It aired alongside other great shows like Chalk Zone and My Life as a Teenage Robot. Man, the 2000s were good for animation. Okay, so we start with this bop of a theme song that everyone knows and loves. It's been stuck in my head for 21 years.
Mom and Dad and Vicky Vicky, always giving him command.
Twerp!
The doom and gloom up in his room is broken instantly. His magic little fish will grant his every wish, 'cause in reality they are his odd parents, fairly odd parents.
Wands and wings, floaty crowny thing.
This song gets you hyped and ready for the next 23 minutes of animation you're about to see.
Odd parents, fairly odd parents. It's meant to live when you have a kid with fairly odd parents. Yeah, right.
Let us not forget that Vicky's head is turned into something different in the beginning of every episode, and that's pretty great. Today we're going to discuss episode 1 of season 1 of the Fairly OddParents. So once we get through this bop of a theme song that I may have had to speed up due to copyright purposes, I love a good title card, and this one is adorable. The title cards differentiate the two parts, since this is technically two 11-minute episodes put together into one 22-minute episode. The episode we're starting with is called The Big Problem. We see good old little Timmy Turner in his pink cap. I believe I remember Butch Hartman saying that he was drawing Timmy and he only had a pink highlighter near him, and that's what he used to color in the hat and shirt. It stayed like that forever. I love that we immediately get introduced to Timmy, and then soon after we see Cosmo and Wanda. Cosmo's voice will change throughout the show because I believe they dumb him down from how he is in the first episode, even though he seems dumb. But I love that they keep it short and sweet with their character introductions.
Ready, Cosmo?
Ready, Wanda. Wakey, wakey, Timmy.
Oh, come on, little fella. Even though we're your fairy godparents.
We don't need our magic to tell us that you're in for a boring, ordinary day of school.
It leaves us wondering, who really are these characters? What are their motivations? And can I have fairy godparents too? Okay, so now we go to Timmy's school, and the joke there is Timmy is too small for his age. Even though I'm pretty sure all of his friends are the same height as him, they're just showing a bunch of super tall kids all of a sudden to make the point that he's short. Everyone else in his school are giants, apparently. I love that his jersey says 1/4.
Can't wait to get home. At least I'm big in my parents' eyes.
Timmy gets home from school to his parents, who are going to see a movie without him.
We're going to the movies.
All right.
Not we're, as in all of us. We're, as in your mom and I.
What?
Again, nice quick introductions to his parents.
You're not old enough for this movie, and we're not taking you. Ain't pronouns a kick?
And here's the lead up to their infamous babysitter, Vicky.
Cheer up. You'll get into those movies someday. Why, soon you won't even need a babysitter.
Really?
Yep, but tonight you do. Hey, pronouns again.
Icky Vicky, ew, ew.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Turner.
Can't spell Vicky without Icky.
She's super nice to the parents, of course, but hates Timmy for who knows why.
All right, twerp. Time for bed. But it's only 6:04. Well, it's 9:04 on the East Coast. Bed!
So far, it seems like everyone in Timmy's life, except for Cosmo and Wanda and his two best friends, are kinda crappy people. So disappointed and sad, Timmy goes to his room to imagine a world where he's not so little.
Timmy, you're only gonna be little for a little while.
Well, being little stinks. I bet it'll be great to be an adult. When I'm big, I'm gonna do what I want, when I want.
Watching this now makes me wonder if Cosmo and Wanda are just in Timmy's head and he's using them as a coping mechanism for his crappy life. And that makes this show much darker. I love the grown-up Timmy that Timmy imagines himself as.
I'll help little old ladies cross the street. Thanks, older Timmy. I'm not gonna take any crud from bullies. Yay, older Timmy!
So Timmy wishes he was older.
It sounds like being older will be a hoot.
Yeah, and I don't even have to wait, 'cause I've got fairy godparents. I wish I was older. Wish I had a full head of hair.
According to the rules, they can only grant wishes from children.
It doesn't mean you still can't pal around with me, right?
Not that we know of.
Cool.
but he tries out some grown-up stuff anyways.
Let's go do adult stuff. Hello, little old lady. May I help you cross the street?
But realizes it's not as cool as it seems like it should be.
Call this soothing?
Timmy goes home only to be karate chopped by Vicky. I'm wearing a different outfit because it's a different day, because I lost some of my footage, because I got a new camera, so I'm trying to figure things out. Welcome back. So let's just keep going with the video. Vicky realizes Timmy is missing.
He's gone! Something could have happened to him! Or worse, something could happen to me because something happened to him! His parents are home.
Thinking selfishly, she decides to pretend that he's sleeping.
Good night, Timmy.
Well, good night.
So older Timmy is sleeping outside of his school, which I don't think is a great idea, considering he's looking like a creepy older dude, but okay. But this actually allows him to be there when he sees his friend Chester getting bullied by Francis the bully.
This looks like a job for...
Older Timmy!
He defends Chester from the bully, who then cries, getting the attention of the cops, who are gonna chase Timmy because he looks like an older dude picking on a young kid. Cosmo and Wanda help Timmy escape from the cops. Like, Jesus, you guys. Now that Timmy has grown up, Cosmo and Wanda are going to be assigned to another child. Timmy's gonna try to outsmart the rules.
Hey, what if I acted like a kid again? I could wish myself back to normal and you guys wouldn't have to leave.
I don't see anything that says you can't.
I smell loopholes.
Meanwhile, Vicky is actually kind of losing it looking for Timmy.
Have you seen this twerp? Have you seen this twerp?
But little does she know, she just helped put Timmy in jail.
You are one creepy adult. We got a place for guys like you.
Huh?
He cries like a little baby because now he's in jail. But this allows him to act like a child, so his wish can be granted.
I wish I was a kid again!
So he's allowed to leave.
You're so creepy adults, not kids. Let's get you out of here.
Timmy's happy to be teeny again.
I'd rather be a shrimp than a hairy prisoner any day. Twerp! I'm safe! I mean, you're safe.
He learned to appreciate his childhood, and all is happy and loving and wonderful, and the end.
Fairly OddParents will return fairly soon. I wish that Fairly OddParents were back. Ding!
Now we move on to part 2 of the episode, entitled Power Man. Okay, this is sick.
It's quiet. Too quiet. What was that?
3D animated Matrix reference. Cosmo got shot up in the game and also in real life, apparently.
I'm cheese!
They can always poof themselves into objects so fast to disguise themselves. Why is this time any different?
That was close.
No, this is close.
I'm chafing.
Please fix this game. Make a game that'll scare the pants off me.
Big mistake, Timmy.
I wish for a video game that's challenging. A game that you can't wish yourself out of.
That wish is just vague enough to work.
The power surged. Every light in the city dimmed. That can only mean one thing. Timmy's got a new video game!
Chester and AJ are so great.
Timmy always goes to the bathroom at 6:13.
That's weird. He always struck me as a 743 Wizinator.
Well, that's not good.
Dude, how do I remember this song?
This is weird. Wait till I reset them.
No! If you turn the game off while they're in there, or if they lose their 3 lives, they'll disappear forever!
Cosmo literally says the original wish was vague enough, but then when Timmy wants to wish Chester and AJ out of the game, Cosmo quotes Timmy as Timmy making the original wish.
Quote, I wish for a video game that's challenging. A game that you can't wish yourself out of. Unquote.
So I guess it wasn't vague enough?
You guys don't do anything halfway, do you?
Nope, we're 2 halves of a whole idiot.
Classic. Okay, so I'm realizing part 2 of this episode is far more memorable than the first part. Vicky does this, and this.
And this is the TV, and this is the VCR, and this is the DVD, and this is the surround sound, and this is the combination microwave popcorn maker and neck massager.
Like an insane person, and I love it.
She'll blow the power!
on! Follow me into the TV! I've got an idea!
Wednesday, March 22nd, Cosmo had an idea!
Wanda's literally the cutest. I love all the TV shows that Cosmo and Wanda have to create to distract Vicky.
Now, here's Cosmo with the weather.
I thought you said feather.
Just let me clarify this. You married your car.
Yep, now my kids get 17 miles to the gallon.
So now Timmy's in the game to save his friends.
This looks like an underwater version of my Aunt Gertrude's house.
Aunt Gertrude the lobster wants to pinch Timmy's cheeks.
Those chubby cheeks of yours.
We get a butt joke.
I hope she means my face. Guys, I found you.
Hey, Timmy. Great game, dude.
We've got to get out of here.
No way.
AJ and Chester don't want to leave the game and seem like they'd do good in the Squid Games, according to this part. Timmy doesn't want to let Chester and AJ know that they will actually die if they run out of lives in the game.
It's not like if we get wasted in here, we disappear forever, right?
This was a magnificent day for Cosmo. Way to keep the power going, sweetie.
Seriously, so cute.
Hey, we're in my living room. We're finally out of the game.
How anticlimactic.
Yeah, what a jip.
Oh no, my helmet's still on. We're still in the game.
Tricked ya.
Time to babysit! They'll be gone forever.
Timmy sacrifices himself to the evil, scary Vicky bad guy.
He gave his last life for us.
I'm alive? But how?
Sacrificing your life for us.
Must have given you enough points for a free man.
They work together to get the Cosmo coin to get away from Vicky.
A sitting butt.
More butt talk.
Beautiful. The coin goes in. What you need, sport? I wish I had something to stop Vicky.
Oh, Vicky.
She's dismissed by Timmy's parents to go home. Now really, Vicky is mad the power keeps going out.
Timmy's gotta rewire the house because I can't watch my shows!
But Timmy convinces her to try on this special helmet, and thus we get a happy ending.
Give me that! Ooh, the tetherball channel! Hey, is that Timmy's Aunt Gertrude?
Fairly OddParents was integral to my childhood. It was unique and it had so many memorable moments for me. Seeing it in the top 10 shows on Netflix the other day made me super happy and nostalgic. If you grew up wanting fairy godparents of your own, let me know in the comments. I had so much fun making this one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Vicky, you're so icky. Just the thought of being around you makes me oh so sicky. Hey Vicky, won't you please explain why you get so much enjoyment out of causing kids pain? Oh, oh.